welcome back to my channel. So today's video is on one of PUR's new brushes. It's the Skin Perfecting Foundation Brush, and it is very comparable to the Artis brush, as you know, I can see so far. This is what the brush looks like, and it is a significant price difference. I will be demonstrating putting on foundation with this, telling you the facts, and of course my opinion. So if you guys want to see what my thoughts are and how this brush acts when you actually apply the foundation, maybe it's for you, maybe it's not. Just keep on watching. Okay guys, so before we start, I'm going to be giving you the facts and, you know, mainly comparing this to the Artis brush number 7. I do want to give a quick disclaimer because I do not own the Artis brush at the moment, but I did used to own it. I would love to do one side of my face with the Artis brush. That's really what I wanted to do, but I'm gonna just give you my opinion, which is honestly the next best thing because I did used to own it. When you first get the brush in the mail, it comes in this nice box. Mine was a little banged up, but you know, I don't mind it too much. I think it's a really pretty box, nice packaging. And then you open it up, and it looks very, very similar to the Artis brush. It's very good quality feeling. That's the first thing I noticed because you know I ripped that box open right away. I was like, oh girl. That was the very first thing that I thought was, oh my god, this feels like such a good quality brush. You know, it has some heaviness to it, and you know when the brush has heaviness to it that you're, you know, kind of getting the bang for your buck. This is coming in at $28, which is less than half the price of the Artis brush, which is $62. I think that's amazing for a dupe, you know, to be less than half the price. For size reference, this is my hand and this is the brush. The actual dimensions of the PUR brush is, the brush head is 4.6 centimeters by 3.5 centimeters. It's 17 centimeters in total compared to the Artis brush, which the brush head is 3 centimeters by 5, and then total is 18 centimeters. So the Artis brush is bigger than this one, at least the number 7. Besides that, these pretty much have the same claims of the products that they can apply. So you can apply creams, powders, skincare, you know, primers, pretty much anything liquid or powder you can apply with this brush. You can also use it for bronzing up the body, applying body highlights, so you don't have to think of it as just a tool for your face because you can use this with body products too. Okay, so let's get into actually using the brush now that we know everything about it. Before I go in with foundation, I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. I talked about this in my last video and how obsessed I am with it, but I'm just going to apply a little bit in the places that I need to, because my foundation has been separating lately and it's driving me nuts. If you guys have any like tips or tricks that you can think of that I can try for separating foundation, I would love to hear them, because if I haven't tried it yet, I would be very appreciative of that. I don't know if I can pull off one of these headbands, you guys. I don't know if I'm feeling it or not. You know, like just those things that you see everybody else wearing and then you put it on and you're like... I decided to use my Born This Way Too-Faced foundation. I am in shade Pearl. Yeah, Pearl. And this is, I think, one of the first products I ever talked about on my channel as a favorite. I haven't used this in a really long time, but I thought that this would be a really beautiful foundation to use with this brush. So the directions say on how to apply the foundation with this brush to actually put the foundation on the brush and then in long strokes go down your face, which is pretty much the exact same way they tell you to use the Artis brush too. I don't know how this brush is gonna act. I'm just gonna start out with about that much foundation so I don't go too overboard, because these are, you know, known to stretch your foundation a little bit more. So we'll see how about a pea-sized amount does. Oh my god, I can already tell that I love it. I am gonna have to use way more foundation than that though. Okay, so we're gonna use the full pump. I was just being a total scaredy cat at first. I apologize. This is making the coverage on this foundation so good, you guys. This is already such a flawless application. I knew this brush was going to be amazing the second I felt it. You know, of course with these big brushes it's a little harder to get underneath your eyes, but this is pretty fluffy, so if you put it at a certain angle like this, you can definitely get in there, but you know. It's been a really long time since I used my Artis brush when I had it, so, oh god, I miss it. That is one pump on that side of my face. I think that that did really well. I'm probably gonna definitely go layer it up and do, you know, a second layer of foundation after I finish this side of my face. I think I'm gonna do this in real time to like actually show you guys how freaking quick this is. Like, watch. Done. Like, you know, done. On a whole side of my face. That's crazy. This brush is very soft and you know, it's able to just glide across your skin so well, but at the same time it's very dense, so it's giving you like that max amount of coverage that you want. And even though I'm using a full pump like that, I would definitely be using way more foundation if I were to go in with my beauty blender and it's soaking up product, all of that. And this is so fast to use, like just, but let's see how it does around my nose area, because that is always the sure tell sign if a brush is good or not. If it can actually make my nose area look flawless, then I'm in love. And don't forget to always go down your neck, especially with brushes like this. You can get that jawline real quick, girl. Okay, so I'm having some issues around my nose, but they're definitely manageable. I think what the problem was I went in with too much foundation because I started on my nose and then worked my way down to my chin. So, yeah, I think that if I would have just went in with enough foundation for my nose and did it, that I might have had different results and wouldn't have had to work as hard. But, like, I'm having a little bit of streakiness, which is annoying. The other thing that I wanted to mention real quick before I forget with these brushes is that if you apply foundation in the same place for each application across your face, it's gonna get a little goopy and a little streaky and a little weird. And also, if you use this, you know, like on a daily basis, you're gonna have to clean this brush on a daily basis. It's just one of those brushes to where at least the Artis is, this is definitely a dupe for the Artis. But yeah, you have to clean these brushes on a daily basis or the application will be completely different, which is really frustrating sometimes, I know, for a lot of people, but I'm one of those people who's like super anal about cleaning my brushes, so I at least take like a daily cleaning spray, but these ones you have to like actually wash. Then with my first layer of foundation, my thoughts so far is that besides that little bit of streakiness around the nose area, I know I can fix that with concealer later on. So I'm not too mad about it because it does happen to me with a lot, like pretty much every brush I use, honestly. You can still see a little bit of my acne, but I know once I go in and do that second layer with this foundation that will be gone, just because I know the foundation. I can already tell what this brush is gonna do. I was really hoping that this brush was gonna be as fabulous as it is, and it's half the price. I'm kind of already in love, and I mean, I don't know, but so far I can't see myself paying $60 for an Artis brush when there's this. Okay guys, so I applied my second layer. I'm at a nice full coverage. You can only see like that coming through, but that's because that's a beast. This brush held up really nicely. One thing that I did notice though when I was applying the second time is that, you know, this has a little bit of give, more so than the Artis brush. And I also, if you can hear this, I don't know, I feel like if I were to accidentally put too much pressure on it, or like let's say I accidentally dropped it on the floor, went to go pick it up and well, I mean, if you step on the Artis brush, that might break too, but
the point is, oh my goodness.
The point is that I feel like this is more flimsy than the Artis brush is, and I especially noticed it when I went to like go apply it on my ears. It started to give. I noticed that it was making the creaky noise right away, but yeah, that just makes me a little nervous and weary, but I don't think that it takes away from the quality of the brush as far as it applying the foundation to my face, because it is very similar to the Artis brush, which makes me super happy. And for being less than half the price, you know, of course you're gonna have some, you know, things like that go on, but as long as it applies the same way, I feel like it is a dupe. You know, you get the same effect and result, even though it's not the same exact brush, it's not the same exact price. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go apply the rest of my makeup and I will give you my final thoughts when I'm done. I am magically glammed up now. And, you know, applying my makeup and everything, I realized that even though it didn't go over my nose the way I specifically wanted to, I don't really mind that because, like I said, first of all, I have that problem anyway, so it's kind of expected. That's my baseline. And second of all, I always go in with concealer and a sponge, so I'm going to be going over that product anyway. I don't really mind having to do that because I'm already going to. So the way that it applied my foundation on the rest of my face though, I am extremely happy with. Like, it's just so fast and effortless and you don't really have to think about it. It's just bam, 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 and you're done. And that's the nice thing about these brushes. That's why people love them so much. I feel like it's a no-brainer. I do feel, however, like I'm gonna have to update you guys on the wear on this. That's the only huge difference that I see between this and the Artis brush. But all in all, you guys, I really, really recommend this brush. I think it's amazing and that you guys should just like run out there and get it because of the price difference. It's crazy. I do want to mention that PUR did make a smaller version of this brush. It's the same exact style. You know, it looks exactly the same except for it's just a smaller version, so you can use it more for like that nose area or underneath the eye, that sort of thing. And I think that it's great that they do have that option. I am definitely going to be purchasing that brush. I really want to check out more of PUR's brushes and honestly their products because I haven't really dived into them too much, and I am surprisingly happy with this. All in all, you guys, I think that this is just a beautiful, beautiful brush, and that if you have been thinking about purchasing this, I would definitely go for it. I think it's so worth it. If you enjoy these type of reviews that I do and that this was helpful, give this a thumbs up, you guys. It really lets me know what kind of videos to do and what you guys like to see. Also, if you have any other ideas for reviews that you want to see me do, just let me know in the comments. I really hope that everybody has a beautiful day. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.